Good evening, War Band, and everybody else, because I know there's War Band members in here. It's your boy, Sir Yeetus. Welcome to episode 163 of Yeetus' Thoughts. I had to make this topic today. I have an hour to spare because I know Hammerhand, he's going to be getting on in like an hour, and I cannot miss that live stream. I have to watch what he has to say about that the mad dog guy, what the fuck his name is. I have to watch his stream. So, but in the meanwhile, I had to make this topic because I'm getting sick and tired. I'm getting sick and tired of the ignorance and the nonsense that I've been hearing about what marriage truly is, and the delusion and the hopefulness of something that doesn't exist. For example, I had to talk to a homeboy of mine because of course, he's with his girlfriend. He's doing his thing. They've been together for a couple years, and then when I hear him speak about the marriage part, I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? Are you really talking about, oh, it's all about love? Oh, me and her, we're gonna love each other forever. Nothing's going to break us apart. Like all that. I was getting kind of nauseous. He was kind of killing my buzz. I'm like, bro, what is coming out of your mouth right now? What is coming out of your mouth right now? And it's no different from the female family members that has that similar delusion of what marriage is. They have these unrealistic, unattainable expectations of what marriage truly is. They really do believe it is some type of Disney story. They believe that there is some happily ever after. You're able to live in a rich ass mansion with your prince that soon be king, and the woman is able to live a life of leisure and blah blah blah. Nothing bad's gonna happen. No. Wrong. Wrong. I'm here to explain differently, okay? Marriage wasn't originally about quote unquote love in the first place. That wasn't the primary focus. But the biggest thing about marriage today, oh, all that love, all that community, all about nuclear family, that's out the window. That is not the case anymore in 2022. And whoever thinks otherwise, you are delusional. You are ignorant of what's going on around you today. Ignorant. Marriage has always been a transactional thing, but in today's world, it is a business, but worse, it is a fucking scam. I repeat, it is a fucking scam. That's all there is to it. When you get into a marriage in the West in 2022, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot with a goddamn nuclear missile. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. And then I hear my homeboy talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna have a lovable marriage, we're gonna have this and that. I commend you for having this hopeful mentality, but that's all it is. You're not thinking rationally. You're thinking with your little head right now. Thank God that red pill opened up my eyes because I can see that men they love idealistically. They love idealistically. They truly hope that the girl that they met in the beginning does not change for the rest of their lives. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that has been in a relationship before can agree. A lot of you guys probably have been with a woman and you're like, you know what? At least in the beginning, I'm talking about if you were still like blue pilled and stuff. In the beginning, you hope, oh man, she's nice, she's this, she's that. Oh, she has everything that I need. Like she meets the requirements that uh for me to commit to her. Hopefully she doesn't change. I hope she doesn't change. Women love opportunistically. I repeat, opportunistic. Okay. They take as many opportunities as possible. Why do you think marriage is down the drain today? Do you really think men are so quick to just say, oh, yeah, you're the love of my life and all, but Okay, I'm breaking up this family. I'm leaving my kids behind. Bye. Do you really think that's the common thing among men? No, because of the unchecked hypergamy that we have today. Just women, they always want the biggest and best deal, and nobody's pulling them aside and say, "Hey, don't fucking do something that you're gonna regret later on. Don't bite off more you can chew. The grass is not always green on the other side. Why are you not content with the family that you have right now? The man literally has done nothing wrong for you to get to the point of breaking up your family. There's less and less people bringing these women aside and telling them these realities. What did your husband truly do that will invoke a divorce? What did he do that was so bad? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. He works too much. He doesn't make enough money. He doesn't make me feel good inside. I met my soulmate at my workplace. Those are literally their reasons. I'm not saying that women don't have good reasons, right? I know there's abuse involved or the man is just a straight up horrible person. Fine. Fine. I acknowledge that. But countless marriages out there, that's not the case. That is not the case. Thanks to social media and thanks to all these game changing items such as birth control, women truly believe that they can just hop on whatever stick that they can find and there'll be no consequences to their behavior. And to be honest, who can blame them? Because nobody is willing to or able to. What I mean by that is the people, her sisterhood, whether they're conservative, whether they're feminists, none of them hold each other accountable. None. But the people who are unable to are the men. Men can't hold women accountable anymore in the West. Their hands are so tied behind their back, all they can do is watch, hope for the best, and hope that she doesn't wake up one morning and say, I'm not happy. Give me 1 second. Oh, perfect time to uh put in the shield thing. If you want to support your boy Sir Yeetus, there is a link on top of the chat. Cash App / Sir Yeetus. Best possible way to donate because the money goes directly to me. But you can also super chat or super thanks. Any donation is appreciated. But if you're unable to donate, it's whatever. Just continue to hear my rant because I got a lot to say today. A lot to say. But I do have a donation from Chaz. Thank you very much from Cash App. He says, marriage isn't worth it anymore. It's a scam. Indeed. Yeah, it's a straight up scam. I didn't even get to the meats and potatoes on why it's a scam. I just got to the point where why men get married in the first place. It makes no sense. But let's say if men do get married, right? You know that marriage today in 2022 is pretty much a fucking system to extort men. That's all it is, gentlemen. That's all it is. Why do you think society encouraged women so much to be promiscuous Jezebels, huh? Why do you think they encourage women so much to do whatever the fuck they want? And if the husband has something to say about it, hang over his head when it comes to divorce. If your husband has to say anything to put any type of boundaries of what you can or cannot do, because in a marriage, it's not a partnership. The husband is the head of the household. There is no partnership in this shit. The husband is not saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be going out at 2 a.m., especially wearing the most skippiest clothes." He's not doing that because, oh, he's jealous, he's controlling. No, he is protecting you as his wife. But of course, society, they train women to perceive that anything that a man says that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, they will always perceive as a man being controlling. Always. So in that sense, anytime a man put a damper on what a woman can and cannot do, because in today's society, women can do whatever they want, and men can't do shit about it. That's their motto. That's literally their motto. The husbands that are supposed to be running the households, running that shit, they can't run shit out of fear of losing everything. Just because one day he says something that she didn't like. And hell, at times the husband done nothing wrong. She can go out there and sleep with multiple dudes, and when she is caught red-handed in 4K, somehow, some way, she still get the good deal of the divorce. See, that's the fucked up part about marriage in 2022. That's the craziness. It's a lose-lose situation. So why would you put yourself in there in the first place? But Sir Yeetus, men they won divorces before for the millionth time. The exception does not make the rule for the majority. Just because you see one or two men on social media able to actually win the divorce case doesn't mean it's common, because it's not. It's not. And unfortunately, a lot of men don't realize it until the wife pulls a good old bait and switch and reveal her true colors. Because, gentlemen, you got to understand. I know majority of you guys do, but it's for people that will watch this live stream in the future. When she puts that ring on, when she knows that she is secure when it comes to a marriage and when it comes to having access to your resources, and you have no choice but to give it to her, whether you like it or not, she's gonna stop trying. She's gonna stop trying. Yeah, there might be a honeymoon phase, 6 months, a year, a couple years, but that's eventually gonna wear off. Which is why I say marriage has nothing to do when it comes to, oh, it's love. It's love. It's all about love. It's all about making happiness. No, marriage has always been about duty. Marriage has always been about keeping peace between two tribes, two nations, or two parties, pretty much, and then making their uh, society stronger as a whole, and then having the duty of raising the next generation of productive members of society. That's literally that's all it has ever been. If it like, how can it be about love? And love is an emotion, right? And it's a overrated shit, right? In the West, people like to say they love anything. Okay, they love this, they love that, they love their phone, they love that last piece of fry that they ate. Love is an emotion, and emotions are fleeting, gentlemen. It's a red flag in itself if a woman bases her entire marriage on, oh, it's love, it's this. No, because you know that you're not always going to feel that way every day. So it's either A, she's gullible and oblivious to what marriage truly is, or B, she's clearly lying out of her ass so she can have access to your resources. That's pretty much it when it comes to the West. So when it comes to that aspect, I just establish, hey, it's a lose-lose situation for a man to sign that contract in the first place. And when it comes to marriage, marriage has never been primarily based on love. No. So let's get to the financial part, shall we? So when it comes to the finances, and before I get into it, I know I saw a super chat. Give me a second. Herman, thank you very much for the donation. Make a Dragon Ball Z intro, Yeet. How the fuck am I going to make a intro with a goddamn necromancer about Dragon Ball Z? And plus, having animator make that, oh, that's going to take a good amount of donations right there. But that's besides the point. When it comes to marriage in itself, gentlemen, it is a business where everybody but you, the man, wins. I repeat, everybody but you, the man, wins. This entire system that has been built for the last 80 years, around there, 80, 90 years, revolves around the state and the spouse getting into your pockets. Always has been. I know the Poor Man podcast, he mentioned this, I think it was yesterday. When it comes to child support, the state gets 66 cents out of every dollar. So that means the money goes to the judge. That means the money goes to the police officer that's in the courtroom. That means it goes to the lawyer, state lawyer, I mean. And then the remaining money that's supposed to be for the child, you already know is kept in the pocket of the mother. You notice how anytime you see the mother, she's looking bougie, but the child is looking dingy as fuck. That is definitely fucked up. I'm telling you, gentlemen, I don't know why. I don't know why men are still getting married in 2022. It's literally an entire system that extorts your pockets. That's it. That's it. It's not if or not she'll get into your pockets or try to extort you. It's the fact that she can do it at any time when she feels like it. And this is what the state knows this entire time. This is what the government knows. This is what they know. They know that if you just let women go run amok and do whatever they want, like a small child that don't know what the fuck is right or wrong, and then the man trying to keep his family together, try to put his foot down, and then she throws a temper tantrum and throws the divorce papers at his face, the man loses everything. And everybody gets paid except you, the man. You. Now you're struggling in an apartment, depending on your financial situation. You're struggling in an apartment trying to make ends meet because you believed in, oh, marriage is love. That's delusional, that's stupid, and you are not looking at the full picture. You're not. What's even worse is the homeboy that I'm talking about, he has family members that have been divorced and screwed over. And he wants to spew out this bullshit. This is why I'm saying it's very important for a man to have a father in his life. Not just any man. A man with what Hammerhand says, morals, values, ethics, all that stuff. It is crucial. It is crucial. Marriage is a complete fucking scam, and I want somebody tell me that is not a scam. Please tell me marriage in the West is not a scam. I will definitely debate you right now at this moment. How is it not a scam? How is marriage not a system that is literally extorting men to oblivion? Please tell me. And if marriage isn't so bad, then why, when men are speaking out on the atrocities that were made against them by their ex-wife in the state, we're getting shut down immediately, and we're getting called crazy. We're getting called incels. We ain't getting no pussy. Oh, you're probably a manlet. You're probably are fucking ugly. And we're just stating facts. We're not even basing that shit on feelings. It's based on a collective experience and statistics. I'm getting sick and tired of it, gentlemen. I'm getting sick and tired of men these days. Just so blind to what's going on around here. So blind, so dumb. You cannot be walking through life right now in the United States and say that marriage is all about love. You gotta be stupid or you gotta be fucking dumb. Because that's definitely not the case. That's why they hate men like me speaking the truth about it. That's why they hate men like Hammerhand speaking the truth about it. That's why they hate any man speaking the truth about it, right? But guess what? Guess what? When there's female channels saying the exact same thing that I'm saying right now, they get 200,000 subscribers. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? They don't want to hear it from a man's mouth because a man says what he means and means what he says. And if a man says it, that literally solidifies and validates what's been going on this whole time. How is marriage not a scam? How? Please explain. Let me get to these super chats right quick. Thanos Snap Feminism. Thank you for the generous $5 donation. He says, didn't know that the state was taking 66%. That hustle is better than the 10% tax free. Let me read this and then I'm gonna address his super chat. Hammer Hand, the one and only MGTOW monk. What is going on, man? Thank you for the generous $10 donation. Happy 11K subs, good sir. I'm surprised I even got this far. Honestly, I'm really surprised, but I'm definitely gonna keep pushing forward, and I'm about to get more aggressive when it comes to my content because I really believe that at this point, a lot of people in this quote unquote manosphere, they're not speaking the truth. They're just regurgitating the same shit over and over, and they're not getting to the meat and potatoes of what's truly affecting men. And it's pissing me off at this point. It's pissing me off. Only select few, including Hammerhand, are actually saying shit that needs to be said. But I'm gonna address this right quick. So, when it comes to the state taking 66%, yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. On top of a man having to pay alimony, on top of a man losing half of his shit, and on top of a man most likely have to pay past 18 years old, depending on the state, right? Because I think in certain cases they gotta pay child support if their child's going through college. Correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, but I'm pretty sure I heard about that. And with all this craziness of modern women having these absurd standards, especially when it comes to finances, gentlemen, how can you not see that as the biggest red flag of your life? A decision that will haunt you for the rest of your life if you decide to put a ring on a woman in 2022. Why? Oh, and don't get me started on a man still having to pay child support of a child that's not even his. That's proven to not be his, but because he signed the birth certificate, he's still liable. This is why I will push until the end of my days of, hey, mandatory paternity testing needs to be coming about. Why does it have to be mandatory? What if a man says no or blah blah blah? What does a woman have to think about? What you don't trust? I don't give a fuck how she feels. I don't care. I don't care. And if she's making a big deal about it in the first place, that's already sus in itself. That she's making a big deal that I want a paternity test. So yeah, automatically she's for the streets. But at the end of the day, there's countless men out there that are unknowingly raising kids that are not theirs. I will push for mandatory paternity testing. And feminists and women in general, they're going to fight tooth and nail to make sure that that type of conversation is eradicated or it doesn't come into law because that will fuck up the game forever. That will fuck the game forever. Because at that point, there's no more alpha fucks, beta bucks. There's no more of that. Because if the kid is not his, then the man has a choice to not sign the birth certificate. And what I mean by mandatory paternity testing, he gets a test before he signs a birth certificate. Before. And you already know there's so many thotties out there that are just hopping on stick to stick to stick. And then play dumb, saying, "Oh, this is your child, this is your child, this is your child." I'm sure you guys seen plenty of videos on my channel of men freaking the fuck out because it's been 3 years, it's been 5 years, it's been 10 years. The child's 10 years old. They finally get the paternity test, and it turns out that the kid's not theirs. Yeah, there goes her. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You need to stop yelling. Okay, okay. Oh, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. Literally, gentlemen, wasted 10 years of your time, resources, protection, sacrificing your goals, sacrificing your dreams for a woman that can't keep her fucking legs closed. And all she has to say is, "Oh, don't talk to my child like that. Oh, you didn't have to do this anyway. Oh, you just overreacting." That's the quickest way to have a hockey mask time. That's the quickest way. Quickest way. So to avoid all that drama, I would definitely push for mandatory paternity testing. Let me read these comments right quick. The Sacred Wise, 6.8 million men are paying child support for children that aren't biologically theirs. Study conducted by Dr. Charles E. Corey, 2021. This is a recent study. How much proof do you need, gentlemen? How much proof do you need? Look at that. Look. They don't want men to protect themselves, gentlemen. They want men to be dumb, weak, frail, afraid, scared shitless cattle that will be fed to the slaughter. Okay? Slaughterhouse. That's what they want men to be. They just want you to be a good little boy, go walk around society being mindless, chasing anything that has a hole, get caught up, and then you be a wage slave for the next 20 plus years. And as long as this man has that hope factor that, oh, she's the one this time. Oh, no, she's the one this time. She will treat me good. He will be in that forever endless cycle of divorce, alimony, child support, and then it's just going to accumulate, right? Because not only he has to pay for the first wife, he has to pay for the second wife, he has to pay for the third wife, and then onwards. Marriage is a fucking scam, gentlemen. It is a scam. Somebody please tell me how it's not a scam. At least years ago, I'm talking about uh, 80, 90 years ago, probably a little bit before that, when a man had responsibility, at least he had authority. That's not the case anymore in 2022. And then they have the audacity to act dumb and confused on why men are walking away from marriage and relationships. The proof is in the pudding. No way in hell a sane man is going to accept that type of one-sided deal when it comes to a relationship or marriage. Ain't no fucking way. And they don't want us to talk about this. They don't want us to point this shit out. They don't want us to point out their bad behavior, decisions, and flaws. They have countless platforms. And I'm talking about television shows. I'm talking about podcasts. I'm talking about anywhere on social media where a woman can speak freely talking shit about men. Nobody bats an eye. But as soon as a channel like mine, or as soon as a channel like Hammerhand, as soon as a channel like fucking whatever Red Pill channel starts to say, hey, instead of focusing on women's rights, maybe we should talk about women's wrongs for once. Everybody loses their fucking mind. And the most fucked up part is women that infiltrated the manosphere that says the exact same things that I am saying. They get praised, they get loved, they get hundreds of thousands of subs just because it came out of a woman's mouth. This is why I will forever hate simps. I fucking hate simps. Simps are the goddamn worst. Like the audacity. Just because she got a pair of memories, she makes more sense than I do. A man that actually went through the shit or knows men that went through the shit. Hell, didn't what's her name? Femme Sapien got divorced. Let me know. I'm pretty sure she's the one that already had a divorce. She's with her second husband. And she wants to talk about marriage and how people should act accordingly and stuff. Really? It's just hilarious to me, gentlemen. I just think it's hilarious. Yes, I agree. Thou shalt not simp. Just let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong here because I'm pretty sure I heard that Femme Sapien is the one that has a divorce. And she's currently with her second husband. And she wants to be in this space trying to give advice? Come on. Come on. If you can't get your own shit together, how the fuck are you gonna come out here and try to tell other people what's good or not? It makes no sense. That's why I give kudos to Hammerhand making the smart move to not try to go over there and have a conversation with her because it was already a red flag across the board already. But last show before I get to the comments, if you want to support your boy Sir Yeetus, there's a link on top of the chat. Cash App / Sir Yeetus. Best possible way to donate because the money goes directly to me. Or you can super chat or super thanks. Any type of donation is appreciated, but if you cannot donate, it's whatever. We're just going to continue with the ramblings. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I heard about this from Hammerhand's live stream yesterday. Wasn't them the ones? Not even 2 months in this space, 2 3 months in this space. They're charging for counseling like $250 for counseling fees or coaching, whatever the fuck it is. Are you serious? Are you serious? See, it's one thing to have a little paywall here and there, like, oh, okay, just $5 a month, if you wanna, see my exclusive videos. Okay, fine. But $250? It's crazy. Working dude, Fem Sapiens charging 250. I forgot was Fem Sapien or just Pearly Things, but some female content creator is charging 250. That guy Pete, what's going on? It's been a while since I've seen you in the live stream chat. No matter how much positivity comes my way or how good things get, will not sign the contract. If she's ride or die, she wouldn't care. But what are the odds of that? Agreed. I agree 1,000,000%. If she's all about love and stuff, why is she so worried about getting married and signing that government contract? Knowing that she has everything to gain and the man has everything to lose. But the odds of that is like one in a freaking billion. I highly doubt it. Oh, and that guy P, I gotta still watch your most recent video. I'm not done yet, but I've been watching it. Very informative stuff, man. Keep it up with the content, bro. You definitely don't hold back when it comes to your information. Oh, that's the worst part of it, gentlemen. That is the worst part of it. When it comes to marriage being a scam, women in 2022 consistently, and I mean consistently, and they brag about it on social media, they brag about it on TV shows, they brag about it on live interviews, even on the street. They openly admit that they will much rather smash the bad boys, smash the drug dealers, smash all these Chad and Tyrones and Pookie and Ray Ray. These young women around 18 to 23 years old. In the middle at night, probably midnight party in the most skimpiest of clothes, drunk as fuck. Say, yeah, I had a 10-man train ran on me. Oh yeah, I fucked two brothers at the same night. Oh yeah, I got mad at my boyfriend, so I fucked his dad. And those very same women will turn around and expect a hardworking, good man to put a ring on it. And like I said before, gentlemen, in my stream a couple of streams ago, if her past doesn't matter, like she claims it doesn't matter, why would she lie about her age? Why would she lie about her body count? Why would she lie about her weight? Why would she lie about how she initially looks on social media? Why would she lie about what she does for a living? Why would she lie about her whole look in the first place? She's countless women out here are just literally walking lies. They thrive off of lying. They thrive off of manipulation. That's how they get through life. Oh, age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Okay, how old are you? How dare you ask me that? You know that's rude to ask a woman. Oh, how much do you weigh? Well, how dare you ask that to a woman? But they're quick to tear each other down. Women tear women down all the time when it comes to their weight, when it comes to their body count, when it comes to their age, when it comes to their personal life. Gentlemen, this is why I say, and this is what's been said for the last 8 years, 9 years. Never, ever, ever, ever listen to what they say. Always watch their actions. Look at what they do. What they do and what they say is always two different things. It doesn't matter if it's a woman on the street. It doesn't matter if it's your wife. It doesn't matter if it's your mother. It doesn't matter if it's your sister. They all operate the same. And it's unfortunate that we keep having to repeat this because we know there's plenty of men out there that never had a father that's able to explain these points. And what I mean by father, I mean a strong masculine father that knows how women operate. It is asinine to even take feminism seriously, take modern women seriously, even take marriage seriously, because it's a fucking joke. It's highway robbery. Marriage is just there so they can make the woman feel good on her wedding day and take all your money. Then she's gonna spend it on stupid shit, and then the money goes back into the system. Oh, also with the money, the state gets paid. Also with the money, it takes a lot of burden off the state's shoulders. It takes a lot of burden off of them because they don't have to put so much money into welfare and stuff. Imagine if a man did not have to pay alimony, did not have to lose half his shit, didn't have to pay child support. Do you know how much the state will stress the fuck out on how many single mothers they have to support? Is either A, they have to raise taxes like crazy, or B, there's gonna be a shit ton of streetwalkers on the street. Yes, if you want to support your boy Sir Yeetus, the link is on top of the chat. Cash App slash Sir Yeetus, best possible way to donate because the money goes directly to me. You can also do super chat or super thanks. Any type of donation is appreciated, but if you cannot donate, it's all good. It's whatever. Okay. I'm just going to continue with my rant. IY fan. And if he can't pay, he goes to jail, and the state gets their money from the Fed and free slave labor at the same time. Agreed. Agreed. But, if a woman cannot pay child support, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens to her. She doesn't get arrested. She doesn't get thrown in jail. Nothing. Why is always happening to the men? It never happens to the woman. I know women are the minority when it comes to paying child support, but even with the minority of women paying child support, majority of them don't pay it, and they don't get thrown in jail for it. Gotta love double standards, huh? See, I know that we veered way off topic, but all these things I'm talking about directly correlates to why marriage is a complete fucking scam. And I really don't know why. I really don't know why men are still doing it in 2022. I really don't know why. A lot of men need to stop thinking with their little head and think with their big head. Stop with the hopeful factor and actually look at reality for what it is. Okay. You are just signing yourself up to be a wage slave. That's it. That's it. And just imagine if the wife doesn't respect you, the kids don't respect you, her family and your family doesn't respect you, and your friends are just laughing at how your life is going when it comes to your marriage. Like, how ridiculous does it sound? Like, oh, it's 7 p.m., guys. I need to go home to the wife before she gets angry. How fucking weak that sounds. It's ugh. Hell no. No. It is the worst thing, and you will get laughed at. You will get laughed at. Yeah, and see, here's why I say when it comes to why men need to get rid of that hopefulness when it comes to, oh, there's a good woman out there, you just aren't searching hard enough. So I agree what Solar Wolf is saying. The women that are marriageable are literally that small margin, and I'm being very generous. I agree. But the women that are marriageable, I guarantee you, there's a 99.999% chance they've already been taken. They've been swooped off the market immediately. No chance. No chance to react or nothing. Once she is ready for marriage, boop, she's gone. Cesspool, Yeetus, everybody or everyone wants you to get outside more often. Did you ever go outside? I go outside every day. People just don't like the work ethics that me and plenty other content creator does when it comes to speaking on behalf of men and male issues. They don't like that whatsoever. Women be on social media 24/7, 365, but nobody wants to speak on them, right? But as soon as a man actually has a good cause on why he's pushing out content, oh, you need to go outside, touch grass, bro. Oh, you need to go outside and talk to women, bro. You really think I don't? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? This is why I believe like the haters are a fucking joke because like they don't even have a basis in their arguments. Like they don't have any type of valid arguments. They just attack you as a person. Not once they truly able to come to you and have a conversation to dispute your ideals. They just want to talk shit, right? And they're very comfortable talking shit behind a screen. That's what. That's another thing. That a lot of people they're too comfortable talking shit behind screens. What's the opposite of hot girl summer? Fat girl winter? No, it's that close to it, but it's that cuddle season shit. Cuddle season, which is going to be very cold for a lot of women this winter, especially. You guys really think that the recession's here yet? You guys really believe that the recession is actually here? Oh no, this is only the tip of the iceberg, gentlemen. This is only going to get worse, and it's going to get to the point where there's going to be a lot of men only looking out for themselves. They don't want to take no woman in. They don't. And if a woman's that desperate enough, she's going to bust them wide open just to have enough food for the next day or two. But doesn't mean the man's going to stay around. It's going to be smash and dash all over the place. Everything is getting more expensive, gentlemen. It's just not going to stop. It's not. Cesspool, I know you just messing with me, man. I just had to put out my piece when it comes to those type of comments. You're good. I'm not mad at anybody in particular. I just had to put that piece across. I got go do my workout, guys. It's chest day. You better hit that incline bench press, bro. So everything that I explained so far, gentlemen, I didn't even get to everything that I want to explain at the moment. Do you believe that marriage is a scam? Put a one in the chat if you believe that marriage is a scam, based on what I told you so far. And don't believe that nonsense of, oh, but my parents wants me to get married. My friends are already married. Blah blah. Don't fall for that peer pressure bullshit. Okay, they're only looking out for themselves and their wants and their needs. Okay, they want you to have kids so they can have the little get-togethers, or the parents want to have grandkids running around, but they can't comprehend what's going on in the dating market right now, and they clearly don't give a fuck, right? Because even if you did explain to them, they still want you to get married. They don't give a fuck about the consequences. They just want grandkids. So don't bother falling for the peer pressure. I see all 82 you guys up in here. That's a good amount of people in a minute. The last time, what was it, yesterday, when Hammerhand was on, I only had like 30 people on. I was like, holy shit, Hammerhand took all my people. No, I do not see myself getting married. At least not married in the West. Hell no. I don't see the point. I really do not see the point on why. It makes no sense to me. Not one person is able to give me a good reason why marriage is a viable option. I don't see any good reason. Please give me good fucking reasons on why. Like in that one movie with George Clooney, Sell Me Marriage. Tell me why I should get into this thing. I guarantee you there won't be one thing that will definitely be like, oh, okay, maybe marriage is not that bad. And like I said before, gentlemen, if you are really itching to have a family, if you truly are itching to have a family, my best bet is to go overseas and have a family there. A family in a non-Western country that you're comfortable living in. If you're really itching for a family. But I highly advise that you shouldn't get married in the United States. Because you guys already heard what I said. Uh, Sir Eudes, how can a man trust a woman as his wife if she plans to cheat, kill, or bankrupt them? See, that's the neat part. You don't. You never ever trust women or anybody 100%, really. That's the quickest way to get caught lacking. And you're caught in the divorce court, or she will literally try to kill you, like that one recent story of the wife got caught putting some type of fucking antifreeze into a man's drink or food. I'm personally, I'm laughing. Personally, it's getting to the point where I'm seeing so many marriages right now that I know personally. The man is fucking miserable. The man is fucking miserable. Once again, it it takes a smart man to learn from his mistakes, but it takes a wise man to learn from others. A lot of men very irritated, very sad, very depressed, like literally dead inside. They're like a hollow version of themselves. So looking at that, I'm like, no, no. Why do I want to get married? No. And once again, don't give in to that peer pressure like, oh, why don't you want to get married? What's wrong with you? Oh, something must be wrong with you. Oh, are you gay? Are you gay? You must be gay. And see, that's the ironic part. Women are all for LGBTQIA. I'm talking about majority of women. They're for that until when it comes to a man, they use it as an insult. Kind of hypocritical, isn't it? But, gentlemen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over. This is nothing new. Bachelors or men that does not want to commit has been attacked for a long time, as far back as 118 years ago. There's literally documentation of the suffrage women, I forgot what they were called, literally talking mad shit about men and talking very mad shit about bachelors. And I know bachelors has been looked for, were frowned upon for thousands of years, ever since marriage has been implemented. Right? A man doesn't want to settle down and have a family, bam, immediately demonized. But as soon as men in 2022 have a legit, have an obvious, have a great reason on why they want to stay single, oh, the aggressiveness, the insults, the shaming language, it just gets so much worse. I say bachelors have it uh way worse than ever because we can't even get a word out without 100 feminist simps and white knights coming out of nowhere just talking mad shit. But let me read it right here. Check over here. Okay, I think we're cool. Okay. Oh, let me read this one. Uh, Soon in Savannah, I got red pilled early. In my family, out of all my extended family, I only had one uncle that was at least satisfied with his marriage. Every other marriage, the man was just miserable. I said, nope. Agreed. Agreed. Solar Wolf, they call us incels, terrorists, and gay, and the list goes on and on. Yeah, it just never ends. Just because men want to be left alone, we're completely demonized. Cesspool. Uh, suffrage. I don't know how to say that fucking word right now. Fire bombings in the early 20th century. They did the stuff that they tried to accuse us of doing. Not joking. Yep. Yep. That's why I say feminism is cancer. It's cancer. I don't get the gist on why people take feminism seriously. They're not looking for equality. They're looking for supremacy. They're looking for control. They're looking for equity. They want equal outcomes. They don't want the same responsibilities. To keep it simple, men build, women move in. I repeat, men build, women move in. Please give me one instance where women came together and actually build a sustainable society on their own. I'll wait. But last show, gentlemen, if you want to support your boy, Sir Yeetus, the link on top of the chat, Cash App / Sir Yeetus, best possible way to donate because the money goes directly to me. Or you can do super chat or super thanks. Any donations appreciated, but if you cannot donate, it's all good in the neighborhood. I think I put out a good enough information today to show people and future people that decides to watch this stream on why marriage is a fucking scam. It is a scam. Because once again, before this feminist nonsense, men and women, we have transactions that are actually more fair. Now it is completely 110% one-sided. The husband has to do all the responsibilities, but the husband has no authority. Yet, the wife or the girlfriend or just Western women in general, they have no responsibility but all the authority. And don't dare question them on why they slept with 20 dudes in 24 hours. Because you're the misogynist, patriarchy. But didn't they know that marriage pretty much derived from the quote unquote patriarchy or the quote unquote male authority? Oh, but it's all good. It's all good. Maybe I'm the one that's going crazy. I'm the crazy one. See, yeah, that's the cruel reality of life. Yes, men are expendable. It's been that way since the dawn of time. But guess what? At least the first time in a long time, men are waking up and actually choosing to be expendable or not. And that's the beauty of the red pill philosophy and social media. The pendulum is swinging back and it's swinging hard, gentlemen. Just give it time because you already know. Ukraine is an example with the Ukraine-Russian war. Venezuela is an example when the economy collapsed. When shit gets crazy, feminism dies. Women, they shut the fuck up. All of a sudden, they're damsels in distress. That's facts. That's how it always has been. When things get good, women get rowdy. When things get horrible, all of a sudden they don't mind fixing you a sandwich. It's crazy. But I do thank all you guys for watching this hour stream. It was very fun, very informative, and I'm able to actually get a rant out a little bit. But Hammerhand, he's about to get on very soon. So I'm about to head over there and see what he has to say about this Mad Dog or Road Dog or whoever the fuck this guy name is. All of a sudden talking trash about the manosphere pretty much. So this is Sir Yeetus. Hopefully you guys had a shit ton of gems dropped on you today. And I will definitely see you tomorrow or tonight. It depends how I feel. Let me read this right quick. Real talk, thank you for the generous $10. I appreciate it. Her rejection is the most high's protection. Black Rim 313. It's hard to believe the simp in us was enough to trigger their hypergamy for us to see the forest for the trees. Give them nothing. Shout out Lion and MGTOW. I agree. Both of them says nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. I'm just a little bit more aggressive about it. But everybody head over to Hammerhand's channel. I repeat, head over to Hammerhand's channel. I am out. Peace. See you guys over there.